Hey everyone, it's me, it's Ryan P. Right, look, we're back. We're doing a little something different. We're going for this little beautiful tier list. I'm just back from holiday from the Disney, so I took my daughter there. We had lots of fun. So I thought it would be even more fun if I come back and annoyed the Disney masses with a beautiful rendition of I rate the Disney movies. Now, this is my tier list of how I feel about the Disney movies. If you disagree with me, my list, go watch whatever is your favorite. Um, yeah, so go and do that. Don't need to be worrying about me. Turn the music down a little bit. Sorry. That will do. That will be fine. Now, to start us off, you can see at the bottom here, never seen it. I've put a few in here to start us off. There might be some more hiding in here. And there's some more films below what you can see there. So we'll get started. Sleeping Beauty. Meh. Why? Because I think I've seen it once and I remember nothing of note from that film whatsoever. Is that my fault? Probably. I don't even remember there being a dragon on that bad boy. Hold on, let me fix this down. See, yeah, that'll do. Yeah, so I don't remember an awful lot about it. So for me personally, it's a meh. Damn, I scrolled again. That should be us, right? Sorry. Yeah, a wee bit more up. Do not roll my damn scroll wheel one more time. Right, so then we'll go to Bambi. Bambi, honourable at best, in my opinion. Now I'm thinking, hold on, before you get angry. Okay, you have to watch Bambi once. Once is enough. Once is I've seen it maybe 2 or 3 times. Once is enough. You get the gist. Bambi's mum, spoiler. Bambi's mother dies. It's sad. That's the main thing everybody remembers. And Bambi not being able to move on ice. That's pretty much all I remember from it. Alice in Wonderland, honourable at best. I appreciate Alice in Wonderland. I like the Johnny Depp remake that they made. Not the second one. I think there might have been a third one. I'm not sure. Not the second one. Just the first remake that they done. It was actually one of the few times, in my opinion, that Disney remade, a remake, a live action remake, and done it well. Take me to the fair with that one. Aristocrats. I like the Aristocrats, but I mean, maybe I should have a separate tier in. That here is I like it. I like the Aristocrats. I actually watched it relatively. That's the right word I'm looking for. I watched it recently. There we go. The little girl wanted to see it because she had a Marie toy, and she was like, "Oh, what's this Marie cat from?" So I let her watch the film. I sat and watched it. Quite, it's dated, like all the Disney films, very dated. But I do like it. I appreciate it. Jungle Book, straight up, best of the best. One of my favorites, Jungle Book. I've seen it probably 10 plus times. Great music, great characters, great villain. Oh, you know what I mean? I do. That air song with the monkeys, brilliant. Bare Necessities. Some really classic, awesome songs in that. And not only is it a have to watch, it's in my opinion one of the best. Robin Hood. Now, I don't remember this. I think I might have seen it once. I don't remember any of it whatsoever. So if it's good, tell me in the comments. I'll check it out again, and maybe we'll revisit a rejigged version of the list, and we will, reassess some of these. That would be a good idea. So if you think I'm wrong, or these ones I've never seen, if you go watch them now, I will stick Disney Plus on, and I will watch them with my kid, and we'll see where it goes. Lady and the Tramp, not my cup of tea. Why? I don't know. I'm just not really fond of it. I think I've seen it twice. Once with the little girl. She get bored halfway through, so then I ran about looking after her, trying to keep her busy with something else. So we didn't really get to see much of it. Winnie the Pooh. I mean, he's a classic, right? Not my classic. So we'll just move on. The Rescuers. Good film. I'm torn here. Okay, I'd say it's honourable at best. I mean, I think it's a good film, but I'm not gonna try and elevate it to some of the other ones that are have to watch. You know, you don't have to watch that. Same with Fox and the Hound, great film, brilliant film. Don't have to watch. You know, you're not losing your mind if you don't watch it. Little Mermaid, yeah, watch it. Brilliant music, brilliant songs, just all around a brilliant film. Disney princesses are generally going to get a have to watch here. Besides, it's boring. Yeah. Beauty and the Beast as well. Actually, do you know what? Honorable at best. No, that's a have to watch. I mean, you've seen every child my age, every adult my age who was a child back then. If they haven't seen Beauty and the Beast and sort of jammed to it, hold on, I bring this up a little bit more so you can see. You know, I like it. You know, Be My Guest, great tune. Aladdin, oh, yeah, Robin Williams. Need I say more? Robin Williams, amazing. He makes the film, he takes the film, he owns the film, and Jafar's performance as well, absolutely great. Lion King, here's one that people will probably not like me on. I'm not a Lion King fan. I would put it there. However, but I know I said it was my list, and I'm going to piss people off, but it is a have to watch, unfortunately. I don't really like it. It's okay. Bare necessities. Hakuna Matata and stuff, amazing songs. You have to watch it once and then form your own opinion. Yeah, you couldn't really put it down, you know, trash. As a film, it's good. Best of the best though, not for me. But I'm not the kind of guy who would stick Lion King on and I would be totally into that for hours on end. Peter Pan. I like Peter Pan. I wouldn't say you have to watch it. I would say it's honourable at best, and I'm going to put it at the front. I love Peter Pan. I love the Robin Williams Hook version as well. I think you can see a trend start happening here with Robin Williams. So I like that, and I like some of the Tinkerbell films too, but I don't think they're on that list. Sword and Stone. I don't remember much from this. I don't think that's Merlin and Arthur, right? That's where Merlin comes from. I'm gonna stick Sword and Stone at the top of meh, because I don't remember. I think I've seen it maybe once, and I can't really say much about it. Again, if you I'll put Robin Hood over here. If you think that I should watch this again to reassess, please let me know. I'm sure someone out there will say so. Let's reorganize these as well. You have to watch The Lion King most. And say, yeah, that's pardon me, sorry about that. Fantasia, not my cup of tea. Bad. First one to enter the bad. I don't like it. It's just not for me. I don't get it. Why people like it? I think people just like it for the visual effects. I like my stuff to have a little bit of story or something like that behind it, so it's not my cup of tea. 101 Dalmatians, I would say this goes here. Cruella de Vil alone. Even the live action versions of these were good. You know, Cruella's such a good villain. My daughter wanted to watch this recently. We watched it together and she was quite engrossed. She likes her doggies and stuff like that, but she was like really obsessed with Cruella and kind of a bit scared too. Pinocchio, you're going there as well. Honourable at best. We'll put you here. I'm not a Pinocchio guy. I think I've seen it 5-6 times possibly, and every time I saw it as a kid, the whole swallowed by the wheel part, if I think that is that film, God, my head's gone. I'm wrong, I'm screwed in the comments. That bit just freaked me out. Snow White, have to watch it. It's the first Disney film. Beyond the shorts, it's the first true Disney film, and you have to watch it. And we see in my comment section, I'm going to get some keyboard Marty going, oh no, it isn't actually the first film. Whatever, but you have to watch it. Cinderella, on the other hand, let's put it there. It's not my dude. The princesses ain't my mate. thing baby, you know. Um, she has some sisters. They don't like her because she's pretty, you know, whatever. Pocahontas too, as well. Not two Too. It's going in here as well. I think I've seen Pocahontas once. And some people love that film. Don't remember any of it. Dumbo, have to watch. Don't you just do? It's a classic. Dodgy parts in it aside. Great, good film. Catchy enough, you know. And emotional enough too. It has that sort of weight in it too. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Meh. I've seen it twice, only once. Mulan, decent film. Again, don't remember an awful lot from it. I'm gonna probably get hit up with messages now of rewatch this, rewatch that, and I will. I'm planning on doing it, definitely. Tarzan. Yeah, it's going there. It's okay in my opinion. It's alright. No. Fantasia 2000. No, I haven't seen it, so it's going here. If you think I should watch it, certainly let me know. Okay, so this has got a little bit too big. Let's see if I can make it. No, I can't. No, the book. I'll just read out with my kids. Dinosaur. I have not seen this. I probably have, but I haven't. If you get me, it goes there too. This tier list make it big enough to not fit on the screen instead. So just resize it. Let's resize it. See how we get on. Drag it across here. Bring it nice and neat into the frame. No, we can resize it just enough. And we can just see this. There we go. I can't see the top. No. Bruh. Making a hash of this. Yeah, you see my browser now. Hold on. First tier list ever. Let's pull this away up. Hold on. We'll see where we are. See why the issues are from it. Let's see. Okay, so you still can't see what's next. So the next film is The Emperor's New Groove, okay? Emperor's New Groove. I'm trying to make space on my screen. OBS doesn't like me. Emperor's New Groove, okay. I don't remember this film. It's probably good. I just don't remember it. Same with Atlantis. It's kind of that era where Disney ran out of great ideas and we're putting good ideas out. I have a feeling Atlantis is pretty good. I actually might go and watch it. Go and watch it just to see. I feel like it should be good. Lilo and Stitch. Now I was in Disneyland Paris and Stitch stuff was everywhere. So tell me, is Stitch huge in Paris, in France? Because I would assume the likes of, like, you know, Lady and the Tramp and stuff that's based around the French. God forgive me, this is French. You know, I would have thought that would be, you know, a thing. I've never seen this, so if I should watch this, you should definitely tell me. Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet. I've seen that, and it was meh. And that's all I have really to say. Let's put it even here. Say Tarzan. Tarzan's like the most meh film. Brother Bear. Boring bear. You maybe on, but just boring bear. That Home on the Range, or Home at the Range. Let's just put it in here. More blanks. Chicken Little. Absolute trash. What a film. I just... Chicken Little. I want it chicken go away. Not so bad. Meet the Robinsons. I would have to watch it. If that comes on the TV, I'm straight on. That was a great film. I'm a sucker for time travel-y stuff and coming into the future and messing about with, you know, sort of, you know, your future and your destiny and stuff like that. I think that's good. Bolt. I have not watched this. And I know I'm inevitably going to have to watch this because it's got a dog on it. My little girl loves doggies. So, haven't seen it, I'll check it out. Now, this is my favourite film of all time. Definitely. It's not, well, my favourite Disney film of all time, okay? So straight up. It's number 1. Hercules is my favourite film of all the Disney films. Hence this. Yeah? What a film. I love Greek mythology. I love the Greek god mythology thing. I love the story of Hercules. I think they did a great job portraying one of the first princesses possibly to be, like, we can argue that the cows come home. In my opinion, Meg is a princess. They're technically not a princess by the birthright and stuff like that, but you know, in terms of Disney characters, she's probably one of the first Disney female characters that shows, like, you know, that I'm not a D&D girl. Plus she's a regular. Plus the music, plus, you know, the characters. Danny DeVito did a great job. You know, Hades, absolutely amazing. I'm gonna make myself bigger, just to be bigger now. Hercules, I could talk about it till the cows come home. It's one of my favourites. Princess and the Frog. Now, I've seen a lot of this in Disneyland Paris as well, and I'm definitely going to have to check this film out now. The baddie looks badass. Winnie the Pooh again. I don't know any of these Winnie the Poohs, so you know what? Absolute trash. You know what? Get both of these in there. I just don't get Winnie the Pooh. The only thing I'll say, actually, do you know what? The only thing I'll say about Winnie the Pooh is, this is where bias is coming in. These Tigger and Eeyore were there at our character dinner, and they made my little girl super happy. So you know what? You can go up a couple of bits. Tangled. I love Tangled. I absolutely love Tangled. I think it's, again, it has a couple of my favourite songs in it. One towards the end where they're singing on the boat. Absolutely amazing song. I've Got a Dream, so catchy. I think this is where Disney started to really find their feet again. I think this was just after Frozen, if I'm slightly wrong. So I think Disney were on a bit of a roll again once they remade this. Could be off in the times, you know, I am getting old. Wreck-It Ralph. I say you have to watch it. Me, personally, I'm a gamer, as you can probably tell. Wreck-It Ralph had so many cool references and stuff again that it's definitely going up there. Frozen. Again, another have to watch. Now I would put it best of the best. I'd put it have to watch, okay? Why? Great songs, great story. One of the few stories where they actually don't do the whole princess prince thing and they throw that on its head, and it's quite a good little sly twist, especially if you're young enough to not know any better. And Olaf is just adorable as usual. Big Hero 6. Now, I hadn't seen this film for a while. I hadn't seen it at all. And then one day we had Disney Plus on, my little girl wanted to watch it, so we sat down and watched it. Quite a good film. If you haven't watched it, I would recommend you do. But if you're watching this video, I'd say you have watched pretty much all of these. So it's definitely going in my honourable at best, probably towards the top. Yeah, I'll keep it here. Yeah, it's a really good film. I like the character, you know, the characters are really good and different, and the robot and stuff, and it has the emotional weight of the, you know, spoilers of the family member dying, etc. Zootopia, another great film. So you can see there's an era here where I really like the Disney films. Zootopia is a great film. I wouldn't say it's honourable at best, I would say it's in between have to watch and honourable at best. I should probably have renamed these. I should have had a good film, not... Yeah, it's a brilliant film. Is it better than Meet the Robinsons? Yes. Is it better than Bambi? Yes. Is it better than Dumbo? Dumbo's such a good classic. You know what? Big Hero 6, you can also join this side. Meet the Robinsons can go here, and Bambi can go last. I'm not a Bambi guy. You can stay in this must watch or have to watch, but Moana. There's a reason why it's so good. All the songs are amazing. The song is such a good emotional, or not the song, the story has such good emotional weight to it, especially the bit at the very end where she faces the volcano, you know, Tafiti, and figure out all that little twist, stuff like that. I really like this film. I've seen it probably about 80 times. I've heard the songs about 1,000,000 times now, and they haven't got old. I can still listen to You're Welcome. You know, Wreck-It Ralph 2, the Breaks the Internet one. It's really good sequel. For as sequels go, I would say that sequel is probably better than the Frozen 2 sequel, which I see is coming up next. Pardon me. Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet. I genuinely enjoyed that film. Frozen 2, as I said, was next. Yeah, an honourable attempt. Not as good as the first. This is the thing. I would argue that Wreck-It Ralph number 2 is nearly better than the first one. Yeah, I would, definitely. I would say Frozen 2 has some good songs, has a decent story that kind of gets a bit lost, and then for some reason at the end of Frozen 2 they decide to flip everything on its head and have Elsa and Anna separate, which just doesn't make any sense, since the whole point is that they need to be together from the end of Frozen 1, but okay. Like Elsa, it feels weird that Elsa would just abandon everything to go and live with the snow people, but sure, what do we know? What do I know, where will we? Okay, see the never seen it. Encanto. Now, you know exactly where this is going. It's probably one of the best films they ever made. If you think differently, you're insane. In my opinion, you're insane anyway. Encanto is probably the best Disney film that has been made since the Toy Story era, and that's how I feel. I think Encanto had a brilliant story, an amazing soundtrack, amazing actors, and nobody in that film did a shit job. And there you go, I've cursed on the Disney thing, so maybe bleep that out. Probably not, because I don't have an editor. I would rate it. It's very close to being better than my all-time favorite, but it isn't quite there. Plus, it always makes me nearly cry every time when they're rebuilding the house. Raya, never seen it. Raya, I think it's a Y. I haven't seen this. Tell me if it's good. Toy Story 1. You have to watch it. 2 seconds. Right, I get called away. Forget where I was. Where was I? Right, I was talking about something, but I can't remember what. Jesus. Right, I think it might have been Toy Story. Toy Story in my hands. Right, you have to just watch it. It's Toy Story. It's the beginning of like my childhood. That was an amazing film. Woody, Buzz, the whole gang, and then you have Toy Story 2 as well. Which is a must watch. You know, you have to watch it 100%. There's no excuses. Like Toy Story and Toy Story 2 are absolutely great. Next, let's go Toy Story 3. Now, my opinion, it's honourable at best. I don't think it does enough. I think it does what it's known to do, but it doesn't push any more. It doesn't push itself any further to try and, you know, make the envelope any different. It just sort of exists in the whole Toy Story phase. However, after recently watching it quite recently, Toy Story 4, the best. In my opinion, Toy Story 4 is the perfect ending to Toy Story. I think it does a great job of having Woody's story with the gang end perfectly, and I could rewatch that. Plus, I mean, ain't 4K this yet. But you'll probably disagree. Who cares? My list. Mine. Next on the line, let's see who we've got. A Bug's Life. Bug's Life. I like this. I think you have to watch it. Do I have to watch it more than Toy Story? No, I put it here. I put Frozen ahead of Lion King, and put Lion King just behind. I put it just behind. Yeah, I think A Bug's Life is a great film. I truly think it's great. I've got see it behind me among all the garbage. Probably not. No, you can't. I've got a money box from the film when it first came out, and it still works to this day. Flick and Hopper, great, like hero and villain, and great film overall. Mixed. Monsters Inc. Again, you just have to watch it. Mike and Sully, you know, fun in that film is outstanding. You know, it's maybe not it's not song heavy, but like Bug's Life, but the story carries itself. Finding Nemo. Ian, obviously, we're finding probably a ongoing thing here. If it's Pixar, I'm all over it. Finding Nemo, another great film. I definitely would say you have to watch it. And we'll even go and we'll skip and we'll grab Finding Dory, and we'll say Finding Dory is probably, yeah, it's up there in terms of honourable at best. I would watch it again. I would enjoy it again. Finding Dory is a good film. Maybe not as good. It's not as good as Finding Nemo, but you know we can't win them all. The Incredibles, honourable at best. I would say it can go just behind Toy Story. Incredibles, I'm not as much of a fan of it as I am other things. It's decent. However, I actually will be a bit. This could be controversial. I think The Incredibles 2 is much better. I put it even above. Wait. No, I wouldn't. I'll put it just behind Little Mermaid. I think The Incredibles 2 is actually a lot better than the first one. I think it's because of the whole thing with The Incredibles 1 is where they spend so long trying to establish that people aren't allowed to be superheroes. Whereas The Incredibles 2 sort of expands more on The Incredibles world. And I would even like to see a third. Plus, I mean, Elastigirl. Yeah. Next, Cars. I'm not a Cars guy. It's meh. Me, it's meh. I don't like Lightning McQueen. Wow. Ka-chow. It's okay. It's kind of in that era where I started to grow up a bit more than Cars itself. I'll just put the whole Cars in meh. All three of them. In fact, I'll just put 3 in bad. No, I won't. I'll put 2. I think I've seen 2. I think 2 was better than 1. But the majority of these 3 Cars films, they weren't my cup of tea. I wasn't really into them, so they're going straight in the meh because that's how I feel about it. Ratatouille, yeah, honourable at best. Good film, decent story. The ride in Disneyland scared the sugar out of my little girl, especially at a certain bit. Decent film, can go there. WALL-E, I love WALL-E. I love WALL-E. I could watch it over and over and over again until the cows come home. I think I'm into this futuristic stuff, the what ifs and planets and all that stuff. So this really is in my alley. I love the idea that like we are just such horrible animals that we would let ourselves go so fat that we can't do nothing after the robots do it all for us. Really speaks to the glutton in me. And I enjoy this film immensely. Eva and WALL-E, what a good film. Just good film. Up. Would you have to watch it? Not my opinion. I think it's certainly you would watch it before you would watch Ratatouille. Up's okay, Carl, and I can't remember the wee dude's name. I could be completely wrong too. I think it's Carl, maybe that one, the wee boy. I can't remember the names. Mr. Fredrickson or something. Like, I've watched the film 2 or 3 times and I don't remember their names. So, I mean, honourable at best, right? Some people will love this film. Me, I'm like, yeah, it's decent. I mean, no, but I will say this. The very start of Up, that intro section with the music and the sort of slideshow of him and his wife. What a film! That was amazing. That doesn't hit you in the feels, you might as well just, you know, might as well become a cultist or something. Brave. I love Brave. I say you have to watch it? No. I would put it at honourable at best, right behind Toy Story. Brave's a great film. Meridia is a great example of a princess who doesn't take any S. A good example to my little girl as well, to not take any S out of anybody and to want to live her life the way she wants to. And I'm all for that, especially for girls today, where we're in such a crazy world where girls aren't even like girls anymore. Girls aren't like into good fella stuff, you know. It's disgraceful in my opinion, but that's a whole other subject that I'm not going to give down for. I think that's a great film and a great role model example for everybody. Monsters University. Yeah. Can we get away with putting it in there? It was alright. The prequels generally are only okay. I've watched it a couple of times, and honestly, it's just okay, especially when you know where the characters are going to end up. Inside Out, however, I would put Inside Out right behind Toy Story 1. I think Inside Out is we'll put it behind Toy Story 2. Ahead of Frozen in my opinion. I think this is a great film. Great concept, great idea. Execute it brilliantly. The characters are very, very good, and then you get that little bit at the end in the end credits where it goes into everyone's head and shows you everybody's little emotions, and that was great as well. I really like this film. Also, we didn't get upset about the pink elephant fading away or something wrong with you there too. You might as well join the cult. What have we got next? The Good Dinosaur. Now my little girl loves this, so I'm going to say you have to watch it. And I would watch it before Big Hero 6. I would watch it before Zootopia, and that's where it goes. This is a really good Disney film. If you have Disney Plus, I recommend you watch this with your child. If you have a child, watch this right away. This is so good, and it's so like heartwarming, and it makes you feel good. And there's just genuine bits in it which can be scary for your child, or you can be like whoa yourself. But that's a good film. It's a very good return form, if I can say that right there. What have we got next? Coco. I love Coco. I love Mexican stuff. I love Coco. I would watch it before Frozen. Yeah, I love the music in Coco. I love the story of Coco, the twist in Coco. I love that whole story. That's what's going there, and hate what you want. Onward. I haven't watched this yet. I've been meaning to. Haven't had a chance. And the same goes for Soul and Luca. So any of these, these four here, or these four, even this one, any of these ones I haven't seen, please. You know what? Strange World's in there though. I haven't watched that yet. Any of these that I haven't seen, if I should go and watch them immediately because they're amazing, please tell me. Turning Red. I didn't like this. I didn't like it at all. I'm putting it in bad. It's just not for me. Obvious reasons. I get what they're trying to do. I think Disney need to focus less on trying to cover subjects like that, and let the parents do their jobs. Am I going too far? I mean, I've seen a lot of people saying it was great and it helped their girls know blah blah blah. At the same time, do we need? My little girl is only 3. She doesn't need to know what this is all about, you know? Not yet. Buzz Lightyear. Kill me. Why? Why do we need a Lightyear film? Tell me why. I'm waiting. And tell me why in the comments why I shouldn't have this in trash. They've made a film based on a toy that's supposed to be the inspiration for the toy. No. We're rewriting history to try and make some money, and I'm not down for it. It's as simple as that. So let's have a wee Barney or strap. So Hercules is the best. It's the t-shirt. Encanto, Tangled, Jungle Book, Aladdin, Moana, Toy Story 4, wow. This looks pretty solid in my opinion. Look, if you think any difference, please feel free to hit me in the comments. And if you want to recommend I watch any of these films I haven't seen, definitely recommend them to me. And I'll be more than happy to oblige you. So, thank you very much for watching. This has been my tier list of Disney films, and I'm going to be Lampooned now in the comment section. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and the like button, and I will appreciate it. And as well as that, if you see the next screen, you'll see my Twitch deets. Feel free to hit me with a follow. We're chasing 400 follows, baby, and we're also chasing 500 subscribers on YouTube. So, if you liked it, yeah. If you like me stumbling and mumbling my way through videos and I'm hoping for the best, please hit the button and follow me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you again, hopefully on a game. And maybe we'll do more tier lists. If you want to see more tier lists, let me know. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you there. Bye bye.